We are back at Cham'Pain with Cavanagh for part 2 of Go Ed, and we are joined by Dylan Thomas Smith again. But now we've got the lovely Amber Harrison, who plays Amy, and we've got Dominic Murphy as Ted. You ready for some good questions?
Yeah.
Perfect. You know what I want to start off with, Queen to Queen, is did you get to meet Vivian when you were recording?
So we met Vivian at the read-through, was it?
Yeah.
And the days we were filming with them.
Okay.
Amazing.
What was that like, having Vivian in the series?
Well, when you grow up watching someone, you don't really think they're in front of you. You're like, this isn't real. I can't be working with this person. It's not right. And then you find out, oh my God, they're just human. Like us, exactly. Just at the crack, at the banter. And we're so generous on set with the choices that they pick.
Do you know what I feel like as with your characters specifically? So as a gay man now, and back then I didn't, when I didn't know I was gay. Well, let's be honest, I had my toe out the cupboard door, and there was a spotlight. There was a spotlight on the closet. Sorry, should I say? But it would have been nice to have like a show where it was your life was possible to watch someone who could be openly gay, because even when I went out, I didn't feel like I could. So your character is such a pivotal person in this generation. So I just want to thank you straight away for playing such a boss character.
That's what makes it so rewarding. You wouldn't believe the messages I've had, and you get horror stories. I didn't believe how bad it was because my family was so accepting. Sorry, Mike.
Oh, Mike.
What's happening, Mike? What's going on? No, my family was very accepting, so I count myself very lucky in that way. But I've been told some horror stories just that people who've watched the show, and they're like, thank you so much for what you've done. And that's what it's for, really, isn't it? Finding something that you can relate to. And
she snatched it and smashed it for our community. So.
Wow, what can I say?
Right, I'm going to dive straight into the question. So it's the same thing as last time. I'm going to ask a question, pop it, bounce it between yourselves. You get to answer double questions.
I know.
Lads.
What do you like?
Smash like.
Love it.
Hogging the mic, lads.
If your character had a theme song, what would it be and why?
Bad Girl Donna Summer. Got to be. I feel like that's what he'd wake up to in the morning. She's just a bad girl. He'd just jump up out of bed. The king has risen, wouldn't he?
Oh, you've put me on the spot here. What's yours? Go on, you say before me.
I was going to say George Michael, Careless Whisper.
Definitely.
I reckon he wakes up, right, and he just belts it out. I feel so unsure.
You know, I'm gonna get you to sing at your party. I'm helping out with this. It's 21st. I'm gonna get you to sing at your party. You know, you should definitely get it.
I'll 100% do it. I know. I done it at Max's. I had no voice as well, by the way, and he still made me get up. I done it for you because I love you, though, lads. Love you, bro.
I know what it is now. Valerie by Amy Winehouse.
Why that one? Just feel like it just go with the character?
Yeah, I do. I just feel like it would go.
I love that for you. Okay. What's the funniest or most embarrassing moment you've had on set while filming?
Oh, hang on. Let me think. What's yours?
There's a few funny ones. I'm just trying to think of what ones we can tell. I won't get shot for. Embarrassing? Has anyone done anything embarrassing?
No.
I've got a funny one, like.
Go on, you go with the funny one.
So when we were filming season 2, Max is big on his 110s. Like, we like our shoes, yeah. And basically, I came in and said to costume, put my name on the shoes and wrap it in a bag and say, give to Dylan, he's selling on Depop. But he wanted the shoes at the end of filming. And I knew, so I thought I'll prank him and make out that I'm selling them on Depop. So he come in and was like, what the fuck? I was like, what? He was like, lad, like, look, lads, like, did you ask for them? I was like, yeah, you wanted the green ones, didn't you? Because he had 2 pairs. He had the fresh mints and then the other green ones, but he wanted the fresh mints. And then I was like, oh, lad, sorry, I got confused. Blagged his head, yeah. And he was going mad. And then I told him in the end, and then we said to each other, like let's play a little prank.
So they got me.
So we got Amber. So Amber...
Go
on, you tell it, go on.
So I've walked into like where we get changed and everything into our costumes, and I went, and these were like arguing. I went, oh, what's up? What's going on? And like Max's face was bright red, and like him and Dylan are arguing over these pair of trainees. I was like, what are you playing at? It's a pair of trainees. Why'd you next in? And Max just gets a pair of socks and launches them at Dylan. And I went,
Blew
what
me
are you
head
doing?
off.
That's out of order. You can't be doing that over trainees. And then eventually they told, like, I nearly started crying, by the way. I was like, no, stop it, you're mates. And like, eventually they told me, they was like, oh, we're only messing.
He didn't tell me about the sock he was going to
Yeah,
throw, though. It
that-
just blew me head off out of nowhere. And then obviously we like fronted each other, didn't we? Messing about.
Yeah.
And Amber was near crying.
No, this
we
prank
didn't
went on
laugh,
all
though.
day. So
We didn't
Gemma
laugh,
didn't
though.
find
Oh,
out till the very,
I
very
told
end.
Gemma.
I forgot to tell Gemma it was a prank as well.
Should have redone it again.
Ruthless.
No, but that was funny, like.
Yeah.
What else? What else happened?
The
I've
golf
got another one.
The golf
Go on.
cart.
So, so it was the first day of filming, and I was like, the scene where Dom has the black cloak over his head, and they put his head in a bag and they bring him into the room, and I was in the like closet, like what is it?
Like the science room,
yeah,
wasn't
like
it?
a little cupboard, and I was in there because I had to come out of there pretending to like blow the smoke. So I was stood in there, and the lads come in, and Dylan and Max are stood there, and Max goes to me, "Hey, Amber, can you come here a sec?" And I went, "Yeah, why? What's up?" And he's went to me, "I need you to check something. I think I found something."
Is this the...
Yeah. He said, "I think I found something like on my bits, like, you know, his willy." And I went, he was like, "I think I found something." I went, "What do you mean?" Like, I felt dead emotional. I was like, "Oh my God, it'd break me heart if that was the case." And he went, "Can you check for me?" I went, "Whoa." I don't think that's very appropriate, Max, you know what I mean? He stood there, he's going, "No, Amber, look, you're going to have to check because I've had a look and I don't know, to be honest." And I went, "All right, then, go on." I was like, "As a mate, I'll check for you, but like,
I'll take
I don't
cover the
feel,
team.
yeah." I was like, "I don't feel right." But anyway, yeah, that was another one.
What was it?
No, it was not. He's lying.
Buzzing
He
off
was
her.
lying.
They were just buzzing off
He
her.
was
They
just
always do
packing me
it.
head. They do it to me
No,
all the
honestly,
time.
It's because she's so nice though, so they just play on it, don't
Yeah.
they, girl?
They do. It's like,
I
just
remember
prank
when we
everyone.
were had to do the sex noises. That was heavy. In the
Oh,
yeah.
it was an assembly room.
that was funny though.
There was like what, 25 extras, the
Yeah.
whole crew, and they had us
And we
with
just
the
kept playing
microphone
the
over us.
text noise.
No, when we had to shout stuff out, I'm talking about when they had the
Oh.
microphone there, and they were like, just make any noise what comes to mind, say what you want to say.
No.
We went for it, didn't we? Like,
Oh, we did.
Oh, we didn't have
we
to.
didn't know back.
We did.
What
Go on,
did
do
you
one.
say?
What did I say? I said something about a pearl necklace.
I don't even want to know.
I said something about.
I love these answers.
I said, oh shit! I think I said something about
You
like
yours was
Mr.
dirty.
Meacher, let me rub your baldy head. About,
Oh my God, I remember that.
what did you say?
Me? I don't know. I just remember I had the phone. I had the actual phone with the sex noises on, and when it was just go quiet, and they were like about to film, I'd just go bing, and a big sex noise would come
And we
on.
all thought it was me. Because we both had the phone, didn't we?
Yeah.
And everyone kept saying, who was it who came up to
And then
me?
everyone next to me was just tapping, and I was like, "Stop it! They're gonna think it's me."
I'm trying to think who came up to me. They were like, stop pressing that, Dill. And I was like, what? It was Johnny. Johnny was like, stop pressing it. I was like, it's not me. And the next thing you know, it went off again. All that.
Oh, they can't cope with themselves. So another good question here. Imagine a reality show featuring the cast of Go Ahead. What would be the title and what would happen in the first episode?
Oh,
What would the title be? Send help.
Sentel.
Send help.
I don't know.
The deranged.
Yeah.
As the characters, not as us, we're all sounds.
Yeah.
The characters have all got something going on in their lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a bit of attention seekers, aren't they, when you look at them?
A little bit.
I think
that's a Scouse trait though. But yeah, okay. So next question. If you could invent a new catchphrase for your character, what would it be?
Nothing's off limits with any of them, really, is there?
Yeah. Bloody hell.
Trying to think what he'd come out with.
My mind goes blank, you know.
Have a drink.
A good catchphrase, yeah. Lubricate, have a little think.
There you go. That was a good
That was a good
I
one.
thought that. Why are you looking at me? You
I know,
said.
Dylan. Come on. I reckon you could
I
do
look
some-
at everyone.
I
I
reckon you could think of a good one.
Had to come out with.
I don't know, honestly, I actually don't know, to be honest with you.
Fries before guys.
Oh, that was
That's
a
a
good
good one.
one.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Gosh. Oh, lads,
Dippers before kippers. Season 3. Listen,
You know what to do, Danny lad. You know what to do.
if you had to describe your character using only 3 emojis, which ones would you choose?
We'll do the wink face, the football, and the mum and son emoji for Jodie.
That's a good one.
Mine would probably be the angry face. I had them in my head then and they just went. Poof, where have they gone? The princess one.
Of course.
And the ginger one, obviously.
Is there a ginger one?
Yeah, they came out soon.
You can
Like, not
change the
long
hair
ago.
colour
Oh,
on
will you
them.
press the finger
Yeah.
on?
Yeah.
You can be anything you
They
want
never
to
had
be.
a ginger emoji.
Go for it.
They only just got a ginger emoji now. Recent.
The
Okay,
world's
there's
delayed,
yours.
sis. I think Ted's would be like, the one with the rosy cheeks and it's covered in its mouth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd have that one. I think he'd have the peach emoji for obvious reasons. I think he'd have
The aubergine.
the aubergine, just throw it in there, go full throttle. We're
I
going
was going to
for
say
it.
that or the teddy. There's a teddy bear emoji,
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
there?
Eats his fruit and veg.
Okay. What do you hope audiences take away from the series?
I think it'd be nice for them to see a show that's not so heavy and stereotypical of Liverpool. I say this is more stereotypical of Liverpool, our show, because it shows comedy. All of us as a Scouser survive with a sense of humour, whether you're from the Wirral or St Helens. It's still classed as the same type of thing, isn't it, in a way? And we all survive with that. You don't have a chip on your shoulder, you just crack on with life. And I think so many shows are about gangsters and drugs and all that, when Liverpool's got so much more to offer than that.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
It has. I hope, to be honest, like I know it's like when you're having a bad day, you just want to put something funny on and have a laugh. Do you know what I mean? And like, I hope it just makes people smile and like just puts them in a better mood, and they can just like watch it and be like, "Oh, that just made my day because I've just had a little laugh off that."
Yeah. Same as you really, Amber. Like that. Like people putting it on and just, you know, if they have had a bad day, just whacking it on, having a little laugh and that. And also, like young lads who obviously want to do acting as well. Because when I was doing acting, and when I didn't get Goethe or anything, and when I was in Mayor and that, obviously like some people would obviously say to me like, "Oh, you do acting, then are you gay?" Do you know what I mean? Type of thing.
Yeah.
And obviously there's nothing wrong with that. But I just want to obviously be able to show like lads out there that don't not do something because of what other people think.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like if you really, really love something and you really want to do something, then go and do it. Do you know what I mean? And especially like obviously where I'm from as well. Like not like where we're all from. Like not many people like get to like do things that we're lucky enough to do. Do you know what I mean? Type of thing. And I just love to obviously show that. Obviously, like show to the kids really that if you put your mind to something and you don't really listen to what people think, and you just go for it, then you will get there, lad. You know what I mean?
Opinions are like arseholes. Everyone's got one. Some of them stink, isn't it? It is though, isn't it?
I just love the shout, you know.
It is though, isn't it?
No, it is. It's right. I was gonna save this till towards the end, but I'm immensely proud of what you have done on the show. For me, I'm such a proud Scouser. I live and breathe it. When I watched that show, the first thing I thought was I would love to watch this when I was growing up, because it would give someone who was like me hope that like no matter what, you've got your people around you, and just the way you come across on the show is just amazing. I take my hats off to all of you.
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much.
Great.
God, I never saved that till the end. Imagine me trying to get them words out after another 2 glasses again. So describe your character in 3 words.
Rough, ready, game.
Rough, ready, Teddy.
Yes.
Rough, ready, Teddy.
How did he didn't know it? Get him a writer's credit.
I'm waiting for it. Go on, next one.
Feisty. Ambitious. Prin.
Love that.
That's a good one.
Cheeky. A little bit naughty. And confident.
And confident.
Yeah, wait, did I say that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, confident. What's it?
Did you say constant or confident?
Confident.
What's going on? Okay, so here's some Instagram questions. These some extra ones as well. So obviously they've asked, will there be a season 3? If no one knows and you haven't been watching, then they're gonna answer it for you now.
So yeah, so season 3 actually comes out on the... ...
Okay, love that.
Little one for you, Craig, there.
I was like...
It's been confirmed. It's been confirmed.
For a season
We just
3.
have to
It
wait.
has been confirmed. I know that because I'm like such a fangirl stalker of the
Because
show.
you're in the inn.
No, I'm in the end now. I'm in the end. Can I just say, funny for any more questions? When I invited you to that event, I was like, oh my God, I don't even know if they'll come. I'd followed you. I'd followed a couple of you, and I was like, I loved them. Loved them to bits. And then you came on that night, and you were so sound. Honestly, I didn't expect it. And when you expect people to just be like either snotty or
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're all off the
Bevy.
estate.
You might.
Use with a breath of fresh air, and like the guy he was like, do you get them here? And I was like, I don't know. I was just asked, and he said, yeah. And you're so sound. You got pictures with everyone. Did you see the pictures?
Oh my God, I had about followers, about 20 people there. It was amazing. I was like, oh my God, did you on TikTok? Are you joking?
Oh, she was in there like swimwear. You were having a ball, weren't
I
you?
was amazing.
You were having a good time.
I was having screams.
I think this is a question. Do you think Amy and Christopher will be a proper thing one day? If it is a yes or a no, don't answer it. Just like, what do you think?
What do I think?
What do you think?
In an alter universe, I think they're like forever, but I'm not sure. Like, when you meet someone and you're like, oh yeah, that could be, but maybe not in this world, maybe in another life.
For me, I thought it was going to be Reece and Reece.
Yeah, well, we thought that too, didn't we?
No, we did like...
Life gets in the way.
Life does get in the way. Okay, what's your favourite scene?
My favourite scene,
Your favourite
the
scene
whole show
you've ever done?
that I've ever done.
You've done in the show.
I loved the drag club stuff because I think that showed a different aspect of Ted. Because in the first one, he was quite like playing football with the lads and stuff like that. And then the second one we discussed, he wanted him to like come more into himself and find another world. And I think that was a nice little break into it. And we had the Viv. Who would have thought that would have happened?
I know it's mad, and like when it came out, and then obviously it's not long past, and it was a nice like homage to everything that she's ever done before.
Yeah.
What's your favourite scene?
Well, I actually loved. It's one of my favourite scenes that I've did. One of the scenes where like I was with John McGrellis, who plays my dad, and we were sat in the house, and we were just like sat on the couch, and it was just like felt so natural between the both of us, and we were like smoking these fake joints.
It's spoken like vaping now.
Smoking these fake joints, and I just remember it. We were just having such a good time, and I just have like good memories from it.
Okay.
So yeah.
I reckon my favourite is the running scene in the first series. Like,
Oh,
honestly, like that I loved it. I really did love that one. It was fun. And then obviously another one I liked as well was when I come through the room with Christopher, and I take my gear off when obviously Nampak comes in, and
that was actually hysterical.
I
Wasn't it?
love that scene.
Pat always gets us put in some swap positions, doesn't she?
no,
That's on
honestly,
it.
and when I have to take all my gear off and that was fun to film as well with Jake. And,
I love the one where you're fighting. Yeah, when you're fighting.
yeah, we're
I
fighting
love
on the
that
floor,
scene.
and it's all in slow-mo and that. Oh, it was boss.
No,
That
my
one.
favourite's when you're thingy in his room.
What?
He poos on
You
the
have a
floor.
shit.
Oh, okay, when I was shit in his room.
Like, what goes through your head when you're reading that script going?
I remember them making the poop.
I know, Max
went-
had a taste, didn't you?
He was like,
What?
did you?
It was a bit. It was.
They moulded it like it was like plagued up. They was like, oh yeah, we're just making all the poos, and I was
Was
like,
it chocolate?
yeah, what?
Yeah, it was chocolate, and he just had like an it was like a little flamethrower. Not a flame, like what is it? Just like a little jetty.
Like a Bunsen burner.
Yeah, like a Bunsen burner, like
What
on
do you
it,
use in science?
I
like
didn't even
Oh,
see
the
the
money,
to
yeah,
make
yeah.
it look like wet.
I didn't. I
To know,
just
so
I
it
just seen the
melted
shit
and
on the
wet,
time.
and then they put it on the floor. Oh, you did? No, you did.
Did you actually?
Oh, I thought you did. I thought you put on your finger and had a little taste.
He definitely ate it. I'm not having it. He definitely ate that.
Yeah.
So we asked this question to the other cast members before. Who would you switch character with and why?
I would switch characters with Michi. He's always cool, calm and collected, isn't he? And I think I'd like to have that level of calmness just in my brain, see what it's like for a change, instead of being an erratic twat.
I think it's boss being an erratic twat though.
That's too much though. People think, oh my God, ADHD.
Are you naturally
I'll
like that
wear
in
it
real? Are
happily.
you naturally
Yeah.
like that in real life?
Yeah.
Do you think it's fun though?
Well, everyone goes to me, you're playing like a nicer version of yourself, are you? Yeah.
A nicer version of yourself. Oh my God.
I'll take it.
Mine would definitely be the Brimble because I just think Evie is actually amazing.
Comedy
she's
gold.
sick. And I'm just like, every time I watch her, I'm like, she's so funny.
And every
like,
take, it's a different choice. It's
yeah.
never the same one.
No.
She's just
amazing.
boss and I love the character. I just think she's so funny. And yeah, I'd love to be her.
Can I ask you, I've got a couple of questions to ask you just because I'm a fangirl.
Go on then.
So how is it playing a character where the dad's sick? Because the reason I ask is because I think your character in that situation, I think thousands and thousands of kids can relate to that. And what's it like playing that? And
I think like my character, I feel like she probably feels like alone a lot of the time, but also she knows she can confide in her best friends. And I feel like that's probably the only person she can talk to because her mum's not around. And she probably feels like a big responsibility to like step up and be the person that can also look after him because he's got to look after her. But when he's not able to, she's like trying to find ways to make money, trying to like clean up for him, trying to like make food. And it's probably a lot of pressure on her because she's so young, because she's only 16. So it's lovely to be able to step into someone else's shoes and try and imagine that from their perspective. Because I'm not in that position, but it's really hard because I can't imagine how other people cope as well with having such a big weight on the shoulders at such a young age.
so in my mind, right, you all have some inclusion on the script. Like, I mean, you probably have a bit more say now, but in my mind, you wrote it all, right? So the whole say thing, we were laughing outside about it before. Like, did you have like any inclusion on that, or what was it like doing them scenes? Because I cried laughing at them. Like,
With the say thing, we didn't like. It weren't like.
you half sounded like the character then.
Come on, do it, Am.
Come on, do it for me.
Go on. Just say.
Say.
What was the one you said to me earlier? And I said that was my favourite 1950. What was it?
You all off him in the asylum like it's 1950s.
No, it was it.
What's your one after that though? Do you not believe? Wait, yours is. Do you not believe in mental health? Say, love creating mental health stigma. Do you say? So like me and Cham'Pain just like we were just on the same vibe with it, weren't we? We were just like, we're gonna say it how we say it like this. We're gonna say it like this because it's like we're sort of like coming at them together. It's like all guns fired. Do you know what I mean?
And everyone knew them girls in
Yeah.
school, didn't they? Everyone knew them
Yeah,
girls.
there was always a duo, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Sometimes there was
Had to
three,
be.
but there was always a duo, wasn't
Yeah.
there?
We're like the
CEOs didn't work out to be in
trouble.
year 11. So I want to get the boost.
Do you get any inclusion in, or do you like have ideas and like and
Yeah.
chip them in on stuff?
we do get to like speak. We're all that close with the writer. We talk to him all the time, and we are just like if we've got an idea. Like I remember, like on season 1, like I had an idea. No, season 2, sorry. I had an idea for something for a line, and I said to him, "Can I say this line? I think it would be good." And then it ended up being in the show. So yeah, we do get inclusion, don't we? We get to say things that we. That
You
if
know
we-
me.
You know.
You just throw me in front and say, just let the mouth roll. And whatever. It comes out. I'm like, okay.
Who's your favourite character?
Out of the whole show.
Not as a person, out of the whole show. Who's your favourite?
I love Jodie, Leanne Best.
I love
I think
Jodie.
she's a really pivotal part of the show, isn't she?
Yeah,
And the storylines you two together is gorgeous.
I love Mr. Dunn as well, though. You know,
Brilliant.
Mr. Don.
Mr. Dunn. I just feel harassed on him. I'm just like he gets bullied by the
He
kids.
gets slated
But then
to
he
death.
gives it back one time, and you're just like, oh, fair
And he
enough.
And then he gets
Caught.
dragged into the
Yeah.
office.
I love season 2 where it's in the canteen and then Jodie like jumps in on it.
Yeah,
And I think that trio is like a boss thing.
yeah,
Where
yeah.
they're all ripping
I
into
thought
him.
we loved that. We got a scene with Leanne, didn't we? We were made up. We were like, yes, this has got to be boss. The girls are on the road.
Was any of you there for that scene where she was getting the chicken dippers at from?
I went there.
Was anyone there? Like
I was
what?
outside at the house.
Wow,
you
that's
know
just
what's
mad.
mad?
That she was like, yeah, I'll just do it.
Watching a scene when like obviously we're all like there for all filming, but like we won't be there for certain scenes. It's mad watching a scene that you weren't there to get filmed, but you've seen it like obviously in the script.
Yeah, yeah.
You've
And
read
like,
it and you've
oh my
been
God,
told about it, but
I
then
don't
when
even
you
remember
see
them
it,
filming
it's
that.
weird.
Oh, you weren't there. That's why you don't remember it, girl. Seriously. Yeah.
Right, I'm going to go to the singular questions we had for you from before. So yeah, we'll go straight away. So for Dominic Murphy, Ted. Ted is an openly gay teenager who doesn't take any nonsense. What do you admire most about his character, and how do you portray that strength on the camera?
I think we've got more similarities than indifferences. And I admire the integrity that he had. And that's what I read when I read it. That was what stuck out to me, his integrity. And I thought, if I can bring that genuinely to the performance side of it, it should just work. And by the grace of God, it did. Touch wood.
No, it did. That's
that's
marble.
marble.
That's marble,
That's not
babe.
what he also
Did you channel anyone in particular when you were playing your character? Did you have anyone?
Well, me and Harry Gilbert, the casting director, spoke a lot building up to it because Harry wouldn't mind me saying he's openly gay. So we shared our experiences and things like that. And I just sort of brought my own to the table and rolled with how I was at 15, 16.
Love that. So who do you look up to? Who's been on TV before? Any gay people?
I love the Vivian. I love Jonathan Bailey. I love writers. So I love like Jonathan Harvey. I've read Beautiful Thing, and that's what made me want to become an actor. And then when I watched the film, it took me 2 weeks to recover. I was in a like horrendous way.
You're in bits.
Just so how like happy it was, because it breaks your heart and puts it back together again. And like more like people that I know personally in my personal life, where I know what they've gone through. And I just think every day's a struggle, but if you keep on panning away at it, it works out in the end, doesn't it?
You get there in the end, honey. So for Amber Harrison, Amy, how do you think Amy's relationship with her father shapes her character and decisions throughout the series?
I think she's always got him in the back of her mind, so whatever she's doing, even though she does do the where she's like selling the pictures and stuff like that, she's doing it for him, but she's also thinking of him and how he'd feel, because obviously he doesn't want her to do that. You can see it by his reaction. He doesn't want her to do that. And she's always like, I feel like she's a little worrier as well. Like she's always worrying about him, and she can't like, I feel like it probably affects loads of things. Like affects her relationships with her friends, and like affects her relationships with a fella, because she's always got other stuff going on in the back of her mind. So she can't solely focus on one thing. I feel like she's a bit up the wall most of the time.
I know. It's some of them scenes where like he's taking her to the is it like the dole or something like that?
Yeah, the PIP office.
The PIP office.
Yeah.
Need the dole. Like I'm still in the 90s. And where he's like cracking jokes and that, and like I think that's like to mask, and he feels embarrassed that his kids
and when he
looking after him.
When he says that speech about like, oh, I sometimes get up in the morning and my legs don't work, she doesn't really see the vulnerable sides of him, because he sort of like hides that away from her. He makes everything a big joke. Like even when he fell over in the kitchen, he was like, got stuck on the floor. Like he's not really bothered about saying it, but like deep down he probably is. And she like, I feel like she's not soft. Like she knows that her dad's going through a hard time, so she plays along with it in a way. But when he shows how like emotional it makes him, she's sort of shocked, and she's like, oh, like my dad is really struggling here. Like I've got to be there for him. So
I think that's that, and we've said it before, but that's one of the other really like the real issues that are on there. I think that's what makes the show so appealing and like and endearing to people to watch, like especially moments like that. So Gemma said earlier that she channeled, I think she said she channeled a bit of a cousin.
yeah.
When she's got a character. That was the question.
That was it.
Who did you channel? Did you channel anyone when you were working on your character?
I'd say I channeled my big sister, because she's just like comedy gold to me anyway. Like, you know, when you find your family members funny, I think she's the funniest person in the world. And like, she's always pulling these mad little faces. So like, whenever I'm in a scene, I think to myself, I'm going to throw that in there, because I just know it makes me laugh. So I hope it makes other people laugh.
No, is sister sassy?
Yeah.
Is she proper?
Not too sassy, but she is at the same time.
Love that. Okay, so I've got one for Reece here as well. So when Reece is almost expelled from school, and Christopher and him become frenemies to enemies, those first 2 episodes were classic. This is an Instagram question. Do you think that will help other people, like other kids in school? Like, because obviously he gets paired with them or he's going to get expelled.
Yeah.
Do you think that's going to help people, like kids watching and going, you know what, to get along with people instead of like going with like the stereo, you know, the typical, oh, you've got to act with, you've got to hang around with this person, you've got to act this way.
Yeah, I think it will, yeah, because obviously when I was in school, there was like certain groups in it,
They're
like,
clicky, isn't it?
yeah, so like obviously, I don't know, like there was like the sporty lot, then like the people who obviously you like to like me, I like to do drama, and then like obviously like there was all like different people who like different things, and that was like your little group innit. Like everyone was in different friend groups innit. And I feel like in Go Ed, everyone's just one big family innit. Like it's like we're all so different. Like we're all so different, but we're all like, don't know how to explain it.
He's like a massive
Connected.
version. He's like a massive version of the Spice Girls. It's like all different, like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Completely different people, all in one group. And and that's what I'm saying. Do you think that that'll help people?
Yeah,
To sort of blend with other people.
I hope it does. Like, I do like, but and I reckon it will as well. I reckon it will. Like, yeah.
I think that's why it works so well on camera as well, because everyone genuinely from cast and crew
'Cause we're
gets
like that in
on
real life
outside of
anyway,
the
aren't we?
camera. We're all like that when the camera and someone yells cut. We're doing the same antics behind the camera, really, aren't we?
Yeah.
I've met so many people in my life who've like worked in projects with people and they've done like certain things on YouTube and that. And then I've met them like together or in a room and they don't even speak to each other. Yous have just, it's like you've got the same chemistry that we see on the telly, like in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have though, haven't we?
Yeah,
really?
we have.
Like
It's genuine.
every time I text you, I blow the group chat up, don't I? I text them all yesterday. I was like,
She's like Lecky Fingers.
I am.
It's
Lecky
ruthless.
I was like, guys, I miss you already. I only seen them
He
2 days
does.
ago.
Oh, I think that's cute though, that though, isn't it?
Nah, it is.
We all
It's
speak
not-
every day, really, don't we?
Because-
I speak to him every day.
Oh, she just turns up a man now. Yeah. Beeping, Hong Kong.
Because obviously Zach and Jake, they've been obviously in the game for a bit. Like they've done a few
They've
things,
done
haven't they?
stuff.
So
Yeah.
they were saying that when they came onto this, it's very rare that like everyone does like get on and everyone still does speak after like filming and all things like that. Like even the first season when we were filming, like as soon as it was the weekend,
We'd all be with
we'd
each other
all,
still.
like we'd be with each other, like because
Yeah.
obviously they had an apartment in it, so we'd always
We'd all
go
go
back
there.
there and we'd
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
chill there.
I always
and
have
that.
a ball.
Like
wouldn't we?
obviously, we'd
I
have
used to
we'd
kip
have
there
a-
most of the time.
I know.
I actually love this.
I'd be
now.
like,
I
Jake,
love
I'm
the
staying here.
story.
It was
No,
like
it
the
was.
university experience, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That's what it was like.
actually was though.
First time I met Dom, we went for an Nando's on
We
the first
did.
day.
No, that was at the auditions.
Yeah, the first time I met you.
First time we met each other, we just had a laugh, didn't we? We're like,
Yeah.
I said to her, do you want to get a scan? I'm
What were your
starving.
auditions like? Because obviously we asked Gemma and Max earlier. What were yours like?
I messed mine up, the first one.
No.
I did. Proper fucked up.
How?
I think it was just nerves because I hadn't acted in over a year. And my friend sent me something and she was like, Tom, they're making a Scouts programme, you need to go in for it. I was like, nah, girl, I'm just doing acting no
Nah,
more and all
girl.
that. I was like, I'm not doing it no more. And she was like, it's a 30-second video, just send it off. What, it's not going to kill you. And I sent it off and they were like, will you come in and read for Ted? So I was like, yeah, I'll come in. Like that, shaking like a bag of bones. Got there. And I think there was only one other person reading for him, so they'd narrowed it down, I think. I don't know whether I was later on in the process or earlier, but the second time I come back, it was just me on my own. And you were there, weren't you? You didn't come, you weren't at that one though, were you, Del? I don't think.
No, you were.
No,
I
you
only
was.
seen you
You-
at
you
the
was.
chemistry read.
Yeah, the chem.
You was at that one,
Was
I think. Yeah,
Oh,
maybe you
God.
weren't. But then me and you were talking with me and she was coming to me. Like that, we'd only knew each other about 20
I
minutes.
know.
Kept helping me, she was like, you're the only one here, you know, for that character.
I love
I
that.
was like, am I? And she was like, yeah, you must have the job. That's what she was doing.
I remember on the drive home, I was like,
And I was
I think
nervous.
you've got it, you know.
She kept
You've
saying
got
to
it.
everyone.
You said that to me though
I know,
at the
because
chemistry read.
I had it. And like no
She
one
couldn't
else
tell
knew.
anyone.
Imagine I had it. They never told me, but I had it.
No, but I did. I know, but they told me I had it before, and then I said to them, I was going to each one of them. Imagine they never got it. I would have felt terrible.
You were spot on.
I
No
was
one you
going-
picked.
You've got it. You've got it. You've got
No,
it.
I'm
And I was
gonna
like-
start saying to you, do favor, just start ringing me and saying like the odd thing. You know what I mean?
Mr. Khmer.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you.
See, I had to do like a personality tape. Did you not have to do that?
Was that the 30 seconds? Was that the 30-second
was-
clip? And
That
you
was a
just-
minute. I was sat there talking to myself for a minute. I was thinking, this is weird.
You had to name
like
like a funny story that has happened in your life.
Yeah.
A bad habit.
something like that.
Oh,
I don't know. Did you do that, Max?
I was talking to my phone
Did
for
you
a
do
minute.
that? Like a personality
Yeah.
tape. Like, yeah, that's what I did.
Just
No, I
picking on you, made you work for it.
I know, yeah. I did that. 2 self-tapes, and then I went in for an audition, and then another audition.
oh my God, yeah, it was the self-tapes then, wasn't
Yeah.
it? So then and the process was so long. How many months was it? It was a good few months.
I thought it was quite quick.
I got a
mine was
skinhead, me.
Mine took a
When I
while.
done it.
Shut up.
Yeah. I
I
had
can imagine you with the skinhead.
No, when I done my self-tape, I had the skinhead.
Shut up.
How old were
Yeah,
you
yeah.
when you went for it?
18.
I was 17.
Yeah.
I was 21, I think.
Because was this 219 times? Was this, no,
Goodness gracious.
2020?
2020.
Yeah.
That's just 2020, yeah.
2020?
Mm.
No,
see?
it weren't. It weren't. That was
No,
years.
it was
that was
not.
about 5 years.
2020?
That was about 5 years ago, weren't it?
21, weren't it?
No, it wasn't that long.
Was it 2021?
21, going into 22.
Well,
They'll be trying to commission it.
it was May 2020, I think.
I'm just getting ahead of myself. I
Yeah,
haven't
we were
even
in
had a
lockdown
baby.
then. May 2020.
It was just that.
Was we, yeah?
Yeah.
It was.
They tried to get it commissioned and then
I auditioned.
The audition
2020. Girl, you didn't.
after the lockdown, wasn't it? I'm getting my timeline
No,
all
it
mixed
did.
up.
We were locked in.
I'm 20 this year. Does that mean that it was 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then. 2020? Oh, 2020. When in 2025? 2022?
2022 because
Oh
it
my
was just after the lockdown. They were
I,
trying to
I
commission
promise I passed
Oh my
maths.
word, it is,
Amber,
it is.
that
It was
feels like a
2022.
I literally believe, you know, she cannot have a bevy.
Oh, I swear to God. Oh, God.
So, there's one more Instagram question. And before I read it, can I just tell you how many people on Instagram asked for your Snapchat? No, I'm not even messing. I am not messing. Like, I've done some alright posts in my time, some good stories. I've never had as many people ask for the Snapchat as yours.
Stop it.
You gotta give it to me.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, say it to the camera.
Where's my phone? Someone grab it.
Which one? That one? Thank you.
This is your one, baby.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks.
I wouldn't dare. Goodness gracious.
Right. So the last question is, how did you feel, Ted, when you found out that your sixth form fella was cheating on you?
Fuming.
So,
I was fuming.
as my character, I was heartbroken.
As your character, imagine me. No, it was you, babe.
Ah.
Imagine it. The way I worded it, though, I think that was my fault.
As my character, I was gutted. And in real life, I was made up because I couldn't go, nothing against them. I couldn't go near anyone with red bands. There's something about them that just, you know, the webs. I've got nothing against anyone who wears them. It's just not for me. We've all got preferences at the end of the day, so don't come for me. It is what
I'm
it
with
is.
you. Do you know what it is for me?
Innit?
Students from out of town, when they come up in a dress and they wear Vans. and they're
It's
night out.
ruthless. Send
No,
them
no.
home.
Can't have that.
And their friends aren't the friends because you wouldn't let your mate out like that.
And you can tell you don't live with the mags. Your ma wouldn't let you out the house like
See
that.
what I mean?
See, girl.
My ma used to get me in
Cheers.
headlocks and all that. You're not going out with that.
Cheers, girl.
Oh, I haven't even had a bevy yet.
Bye. He's the only one.
Chin chin. And being responsible adult for once.
Okay, so we've come to the end
that's
of
good.
part 2, and I'm absolutely, it's lovely, isn't it? And it's better if it's free. So we're coming to the end of this. I want your favourite line that you've done. I want you to reenact it. The other guy's done it. You've done a little duo, and it was amazing. I want you to reenact your favourite line.
You look at me and I feel like you want me to go first. Do you want to go first? Oh,
I've
what you've
said- I've
been?
said-
He's done this. For our character or for anything in the shop.
Your character.
I've got a few.
Real
I'll
them
do
off.
2. Some I like from series 2 when the Brimble's on the stage on one and she's got talking about the sponsorship with the Mighty Tools and he goes, "You're a Mighty Tool," and then makes everyone get off. And I like from series 1.
the gym one. Do you know when they come out with the toilet?
I could have heard you from the phone, Jim. That one.
Oh, do
He
you know,
told me to tone it down as well because I was,
Did he?
yeah, I was going
do you know what
for
made
it.
me laugh as well? When I get done in and and you say that line.
Out the way! Me and me mum
Hey,
cry
that's the
every
best.
time we watch that, you
I
know.
don't know where it comes from, you know. It just falls out.
Oh, so give me some more.
Some more. What else? She knows the script better than me.
I know
What else have I got? Come on.
We've got about 3 minutes left. So just keep reeling them out. I
I
want
don't
to
care if
What is it?
Jaffa Cake identifies as cake. It belongs in the biscuit tin.
That was a mouthful, that as well, you know. I
It was
do the,
mouthful, just knows
do it for me now.
tongue. I don't care if the... What is it?
Love it. Oh my God.
I
This is
don't care if
amazing.
the...
Jaffa Cake identifies as a cake. It
It belongs in a biscuit. I don't care if a Jaffa cake identifies as a cake. It belongs in a biscuit tin.
Yeah.
Sit down, you screw.
Sit down, you scruff.
What's yours? Your favourite that your character, please?
Mature. That another thing you're into? Want me to suck you off all night? What is it? Want me to suck you? What? Want a 19-year-old want to suck you off while she has teeth out? Something like that anyway.
1 minute, let me go and vomit.
It's something like that.
Old man. Oh.
What's your favourite Reece one? I'm actually nearly carrying
He's
it.
got
I love
loads.
this.
Do you know the one I love what we do? When
It's not even signed a new contract.
It's
Though.
not even the Salah one, innit? I was thinking of Mo Salah.
I love when Max says, when
What?
I'm
Oh, I
talking
know.
out Rudy, yeah.
You're at your
your
time.
time.
You're at your time, hon.
See what I mean? Can't have nothing for myself. See what I mean? Sam. And I was gonna give you a boss compliment there, but I might take it back now.
Do you know why I love it though? Because do you ever remember Little Britain? Like Little Britain wouldn't be commissioned now because that went too overboard. But I love that, like that dark side of humour, and some of the stuff we touch on it, but that's Scousers for you, and that's why I think it makes it so relatable. Like some of the sayings, it's something your nan would say because.
And they never mean it with hate
No,
as well. I
they
don't think
don't.
it's always with banter.
They say stuff and I go, Nan, you can't say that now. Like, our Winnie, I win. And she
Yeah,
says
win.
stuff now and I
Right,
go,
win.
oh my God, you can't say that now.
That
She goes,
win.
why? What do you mean? The voice like that. What's your favourite of his, what he says?
Hang on a minute.
You've got loads of boss ones.
Yeah, it's got loads of boss ones, but my hand goes blank. This is what I mean.
She literally knows everyone's lines.
She
by the
does.
way.
She knows
You
everyone's.
know everyone's
Everyone's
lines.
lines.
I can say most of my lines from season 1 because they stick with me. I don't know why.
And if you've got a scene with it, you can say, look on the day, girl, what's my line on
And
like
she'll tell you.
line 3 and she'll tell you what your
I
line
don't
is.
mean it
That's a
though.
talent, that.
I just think I've got photographic memory,
Photogenic memory.
God.
but I can't remember where for me tea yesterday. You know what I mean? I can't.
Swings and roundabouts, girl. Swings and roundabouts. Take away, you can get it.
If you've not got your favourite Reece one.
What's your good lines? Oh my God, let me think. Give me a scene. What's a good scene?
Yeah. The one on the... Oh, sorry.
I'll shag all you, man, you little muppets.
I'll shag all
You
you, mind, you
mings.
little mings.
And I
Yeah,
love the way you
that's it.
call Nana Pat lads. All right, Pat lads.
But I pat
I
that.
love that.
That's such a Scouse thing though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone says lad
Yeah.
to girl. Can I just say it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on.
Oh, you too.
No,
Thank you
honestly,
for
thank
having
you for
us.
getting us on, Craig.
It's
honestly.
been amazing. I'm such a fangirl. I love the show. Can't wait to see it more. And
We need to get you in 3.
I know.
get me in 3, baby.
Danny.
Do you know what? You know what I could play? No, seriously, I've got a minute to sell this now. Hun, I could play the bartender in the pub where your dad goes all the time. and gets
Exactly.
pissed.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
yeah.
yeah.
Imagine it. I'll just play
But
myself.
one of our uncles.
Oh yeah, a gunkle.
Yeah.
Or in Viv's bar. The club's
Viv's
there
bar?
now, isn't it? Yeah.
You've heard it now. Made season 3. It's been amazing to have you, and I love you all. And thank you so much for coming on and being
Oh,
part
thank
of my
you
show.
very
Craig, having
much.
us.